Rock, people!
Let's go.
Love you! Yeah, you freaking rock! I love every single one of you! Woo! I love you all! Woo!
Blessed everyone on the line this Sunday!
Yeah! Woo! I love you all! Woo! Woo!
Whenever there's an argument between your heart and your mind, follow your heart. There are things that the heart can understand and feel that the mind cannot relate to. There are things that you feel, that you know in your heart of hearts, that's not logical, it's not practical, it's not realistic, but there's something in you that says, I can do this. If you do what is easy, your life will be hard. But if you do what is hard, your life will be easy. People that are hungry are uncommon people. Are hungry, have a vision of themselves when they leave here, leaving a legacy and not liabilities.
How do you get to that next level? You must learn to dominate. You cannot compete. Domination, not competition. Anybody can do this, folks. Anybody can do this. This is not about a college degree. This is about massive amounts of action. Whatever you think you're worth, if you're not sure of your own value, your own goals, and what you want, the world will never reward you of what you want, your value, and your goals.
People that are hungry are willing to do the things today others won't do in order to have the things tomorrow others won't have. People that are hungry are relentless. People that are hungry are unstoppable. People that are hungry refuse to give up. I'm willing to make this happen. No excuse is acceptable. I'm going to do whatever it takes. I can do it. If anybody's ever done it at any point in time in history, then what's possible for one is possible for me, and I'm going to do it. It's my time. It's possible. It's necessary. It's me. It's hard. It's worth it. I don't know what you want to do. Seemed like yesterday when I was the new kid on the block. Now at 68, I'm the old time. My mother, I remember the first home I bought her in. This home she saw. She didn't know I had planned to get that home for her. I purchased the home and I said, Mama, I think I know the people who live there. You do? I said, yes, ma'am. I said, I'm gonna stop in and say hello. And I drove there and I opened the door. And she got out, and Mama at that time, around 76, she held my arm and we were walking toward the house. And we got to the door. And I couldn't hold it anymore. I reached in my pocket, I took the key out, and I put it in the door. This is your home. Mama, I bought this for you. I pushed the door open. She stuck her head in the door. She said, anybody home? I said, no, Mama. Nobody's here. This is yours. If you want a thing bad enough to go out and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep for it, if all that you dream and scheme is about, and life seems useless and worthless without it, and if you gladly sweat for it and fret for it and plan for it and lose all your terror of the opposition for it, and if you simply go after that thing that you want with all of your capacity, strength and sagacity, faith, hope, and confidence, and stern pertinacity, with the help of God, you'll get it.
God, my shawty is cool like the fire, cool like fire. Somebody call 911. Shawty fire burning on the dance floor. Whoa, I gotta cool her down. She will bring the roof to ground on the dance floor.
If you're excited to be a part of this community, if you're excited to be here and set your own standard, if you're excited to wake up in the morning and share this moment with all of us, unmute yourselves. Everybody, get on video. Everybody, no matter what you look like this morning. And share some love by making some noise for everyone on the call. I want you guys to dance like there is no tomorrow. Let's give it up to Elizabeth.
Somebody call 911.
All right, who else here deserves a spotlight? Keep dancing, you guys. Michael and Tony are in the house. Oh yeah, let's give it up for Shannon.
Yeah, go Shannon!
She got that fire.
Shannon!
That fire. All right, let's give it up for Sydney.
Sydney!
She got that fire.
Kim is in the house. Give it up for Kim. How about Ursula?
Ursula!
Ursula's doing the hand dance this morning. Jaime is in the house.
Jaime! Jaime! Ole! Woo!
Somebody call 911.
Oh yeah. All right, one more. Who's gonna win it? I see Tony getting up off her chair. Give it up for Tony.
Yeah! Tony!
All right, give it up for all the iinspire.
Yes! Woo-hoo! In the house!
All right. Somebody call 911. I think we're going to need it this morning. Good morning. Happy Sunday. And welcome to another one of a kind, if you have noticed, and insanely amazing iinspire Rapid Results Challenge Sunday call. My name is Yahli. I'm a coach, entrepreneur, and founder of iinspire, and I'm so excited to be in a community that sets the definition of what outstanding is, sets the standards, and empowers millions of people to live a life that they love. This morning, we have such an incredible call for ourselves, and I think we deserve it because we're here on the last part of the challenge. Yes, believe it or not, we all made it here today, and as you guys noticed, it's not a given. Not everybody has made it, and not everybody has, been persistent and consistent, and not everybody has been strong and relentless, but you have. If you're here on the screen, you have, and I don't care how you're doing on the challenge, you are freaking here, so give yourself a round of applause. All right. And today, you're going to get a chance to take it to the next level. You're going to get a chance to take other people with you. You're going to get a chance to set a new standard for the rest of this challenge because it started today. No, it didn't start a million days ago. It didn't start when we said we started the challenge. I tricked you all. I know you thought it started when Jairek was on the first call. I know you thought you started when the rapid results, all started together. I know you thought it started when you got all the emails from me and when everyone was excited. But you're wrong. A challenge is a challenge. So I've been tricking you all along. All that stuff you've been doing, that wasn't even a part of the challenge. That was kind of like a pre-challenge game that I set up for you. So first of all, joke's on you. How do you feel about the prank?
The freaking rocks, man! Woo!
I fooled you.
Yeah!
Yes.
Now I'm more powerful. Damn!
How do you feel?
I'm so powerful.
Who thought this challenge started a while ago? Oh no, was there anyone who was even slightest bit suspicious kind of that something was going on? No. All right, well, guess what? The challenge starts today, and I want to know who's up for it. All right. Well, if you're ready to start the challenge today, why? Because I said so. Why? Because you'd said so. Why? Because that's the way we decide to live life. You know, like things start right here, right now. So I want you to trick your brains that all of this has been just a kind of fool's prank. And I want you guys to really set yourself up for a new challenge starting today, because that might be the one thing that you need. And it's all in here. So we're going to control it this morning. Right before we jump into it, quick, majorly quick ground rules for all of us here. And I may need your help because the challenge started today, so people are new and they may not know all the ground rules, all right? So if you happen to have been here before and want to tell us what rule number 1 is, I want to hear it right now.
Mute yourself.
Yes, wow, quite a bit of you already know. I guess the preparation was good enough. So number 1 is mute yourself, or unmute yourself in this case, because everyone calling in was pre-muted. So I want you guys to control your mute and unmute button and use them wisely. Look around you, set it up correctly, and make sure that you are muted and unmuted when needed. All right. Secondly, number 2 today. Hold on, think for a moment, think. I don't know, you may have not been here before. What could it be? Okay, if you may know what number 2 is, let me know right now. Focus! Yes! You see, I'm totally kind of transferring it to you. So, number 2 is focus. You want to focus on these calls. That means clear away any distractions. And I know you did because you danced so damn much. So just make sure you do. And just to make sure that you don't have any distractions during the call, if you don't have a piece of paper and pen or a notepad or a word pad or anything like that, you get 10 seconds to do that right now. So go run. If you do have it, you want to show it to us? All right. Now that everybody's seated and quiet and calm, we can go into number 3. What's number 3, you guys?
Have fun.
Yes. So one more time, just because we can't get enough. Let's show us how it's done. I want you guys to say hello to everyone on your mastermind groups this morning. Put yourself on gallery view. High fives. Step into my world. Give me all your love and give me your love. Give me all your love today. And if you're representing other people from your mastermind group. You're going to have to make twice as much noise and twice as much dancing. So show us everybody in your mastermind group right now. Woo! Round of applause. All right. Yes. So, good morning once again, and let's begin today's call because it's very special. Today, not only do we get a chance to start the real challenge, and it is the real challenge. Who here feels like at this point it's much more of a challenge than it was before? Raise your hand. Oh, yeah. So before we called it a challenge, but it was all about this part. Really, it's all about this part because I think that if you're here on the 100-day challenge, you want to get results over time. You want to see yourself persist. You want to see yourself, resetting a standard for yourself every time. You want to see yourself not giving in to all the voices in your head that tell you that you're not enough or you're not doing well enough or this is not good enough or they're not great enough. You don't want to listen to the blame, the fault, the excuses. You're here because you want to take action no matter what, no matter where, and no matter how. And I'm prepared to give you the tools necessary to work with that. We only have a few weeks to go. So every week, I want you guys to bring your best selves here. And challenge number 1 is, write this down. Challenge number 1 is, the challenge starts today. That means that, and I want you guys to complete that sentence. The challenge starts today. That means that, and find a meaning that you want to give it and find something to take action with right now.
Give me all your love and give me your love. Give me all your love today. Give me all your love and give me your love. Let's forget about time and dance our lives away.
You're done. You're not doing good enough. Go write some more stuff down.
I'm Roman, I'm a barbarian, I'm Conan. You was sleeping on me, you was dozing. Now move! I'm Conan.
Yo, I'm Trojan. Pin you on the map, Hulk Hogan. Take it to the max, then go again. My slogan, I'm sexy and I know it, show it. Baby girl, this your...
All right, pause wherever you are, whatever you wrote down. If you're in the middle of a word, pause for a second. Close your eyes. And if any intrusion came from your mind, any voice that shouldn't be there, anything that's not empowering, I want you to take a deep breath in of everything empowering you could take in. And when you exhale, I want you to take out any of those stupid voices and just look at them as stupid mind chatter and laugh at them for a second. Just laugh at your voice in your head. Woo! All right, keep writing.
Moment, work it, twerk it, own it. Give me your love, devote it all.
Don't play the stupid game, 'cause I'm a different kind of girl. Every record sounds the same. You gotta step into my world. Give me all your love and give me your love.
10 more seconds. If you're done, just take a look at it, read it yourself, and then celebrate it. right, I want to hear from some of you, so this is time for sharing. So I want everyone raising their hands because the challenge started today. And who's going to share some of their new meaning? Scott Burnside.
Hey, I'm Scott, and I inspire.
Woo!
I wrote that the challenge starts today. That means that I must find and hold on to my intention. Yes, my purpose, because I must feel amazing. My diet will serve me to produce my best body ever, stronger, lighter, totally fit.
Woo! Let's give it up for Scott! All right, Scott. Yes, you guys are, by the way, you're allowed to copy from each other on this exercise. Let's give it up for Katana.
Woo, Katana!
Woo! I will read it. I must add more value by stepping up my game. 1 more, 10 more minutes, 1 more lead, 2 more push-ups, a harder class, ...
Yes, let's give it up for Katana! Yeah! Yes, who's next? Come on, raise your hands. We have Becky.
Hey, good morning. I inspire. My name is Becky, and I inspire.
Woo, Becky, woo!
As I look out over the Vegas Strip, guys, love it, love it. The challenge starts today. That means I am right on track and have time to meet all of my goals that I set. As long as I am still breathing, it is not too late. Every day is the first day of my challenge.
Yes, give it up for Becky! I freaking love it. Give it up for Horia!
Woo. Hi guys, my name is Jorge and I inspire.
Yeah!
Woo!
The challenge starts today. That means I'm going to schedule my time better and I'm going to kick multitasking out of my life.
Yes! Give it up for Horia! All right, we have Michael and Tony.
Hey, I'm Michael and I inspire.
Woo!
The challenge starts today. That means that I have spent the past 9 weeks preparing myself for this moment. I know what works, what doesn't work, and there's no stopping me. I will put into action what I've learned so I finish this challenge stronger than how I started it.
All right. Guess what? Andrea's in the house. Give it up for Andrea.
Good morning. The challenge starts today, meaning that I need to play full out. Everything is presented to me as an opportunity to show my gifts, an opportunity to show how successful I am, an opportunity to grow and meet people who will see my value and be those that add on to my growth, as well as me adding joy and laughter into theirs.
Yes, give it up for Andrea! Guess what? Asaf is in the house. Give it up for Asaf!
I inspire you guys. What's up? What's up? The challenge starts today. That means that I'm going to follow through with all the daily homework and actually do them. And I'm going to support my mastermind group. And I'm going to choose and write down 2 new goals for this challenge. Yeah!
Yes! Give it up for Asaf! Oh my God! I think it's Karen! Let's give it up for Karen!
Woo, Karen!
Go, Karen.
Karen and I inspire. Good morning.
Right.
Woo, Karen!
And I wrote, starts today, I start over, I step up, I can win, I choose again, I take off, I set new goals, it's time to reach, I serve others, now's the time.
Yes! Give it up for Karen! We have MP here. Don't think we forgot MP. Give it up.
MP.
Yes. Yes. I'm more spiritually strong. I'm a man of faith, not of fate. I'm full of love, joy, patience, and I love myself. I'm the most awesome father and teacher. I am more fit and sexy than ever, and I've attracted my beautiful soulmate. I'm living life to the full, baby.
Yes. Oh, yeah! Let's give it a firm beat! All right, I'm going to give everyone here a chance to read theirs without having to be on spotlight. So you guys are going to unmute yourself, and we're going to hear this chunk of chatter, and nobody is going to hear anything that anybody says, which means that all of you guys have an opportunity in the stage to read out loud what you wrote, and nobody will judge you, and nobody will hear you, and nobody will know what you say. So I need everyone's dedication to say it out loud, even if you already read it out loud. So get ready. Do it fast. Ready. I'll put music on too, all right? Ready, set, go!
Challenge starts today, meaning that I need to play full out. Everything is presented to me as an opportunity to show my gifts, to show that I am successful, to grow and meet people who see my values, be those that onto my growth as well as into joy and laughter in theirs.
All right, say I freaking walk! Freaking walk! Woo! Yeah! The challenge starts today!
Yeah! Woo! Boom, boom, boom!
Make some noise! How fun was that? Woo! Yes, it was. Yes. Thank you all for sharing your amazing meet. And as you guys just found out, we are the ones who, by the way, and if you're in the kitchen moving around, mute yourself, please. Thank you. I'm just reminding you guys that we make up the meaning for everything and anything. So anything you are going through that isn't empowering you is just simply the meaning you're giving it. Any loss of motivation is just simply the meaning you're giving it. There's no difference between the first day of the challenge and this. The only difference is the meaning you've given it. Oh, you've taken something for granted. Oh, it means if I haven't gotten my goals the way I wanted them by now, it means that, I have an excuse to give in, throw in the towel, just give up. Whatever it is, it's the meaning you give it. So we are going to live by the meanings that we decide to give things. And we're going to look around and find empowering meanings for everything we do. And guess what? That's not all that I have prepared for you today. So just a moment before we jump into something else that's going to be a major opportunity for you this morning. And you're going to be so freaking psyched that you're going to all go, and I mean all go, on our Facebook group right after, and we're going to take everyone with us on the challenge starts today. All of you logo makers, quote makers, all of you guys that love to do, I want graphics, all you drawers, writers, I want everything saying this challenge starts today everywhere on our group so that everyone is so freaking inspired and empowered to join the challenge that starts today. Who's ready and willing to be that leader that takes everyone with them on the group this morning? Woo! Yeah! Yes! So write that down. That's your second challenge, is take people with me. Take people with me so you can share the meaning that you gave it today, because that was absolutely fantastic. And you can make all kinds of images, logos, pictures, writings, quotes, whatever. The challenge starts today. That's kind of what we're giving people an opportunity to feel. And let's make it our goal to multiply the amount of people on next Sunday's call, just because everybody's so freaking excited to start the challenge again. Who's with me? All right. Amazing. Okay, now before we start the next part of this incredible Sunday call and this new challenge here, something incredible happened on our last meeting together, And I want to have a chance to discuss it. So yes, Jairek Robbins was here on the call, and he gave us the time of day, really, and he coached a lot of you guys and answered your questions live on this call. And every piece of coaching that Jairek, gave us so much more new tools and incredible inspiration to walk away from this call with. And a lot of you guys have taken something from that call. So I want you to share it here in case someone else didn't take the same thing. Okay, that's why you're sharing, right? You want people to take away your takeaways as well. And also you want to remind yourself what your takeaways were. And some people weren't there. And I just want to say something technical quickly. I've uploaded the call yesterday and shared it, but there's been a problem. One of the songs I use is copyrighted and I can't get it off right now. So until I do some really crazy editing work, the video is going to be blocked in most countries. So I apologize for that. Trying my best to fix that and have it, but it'll be late. So just letting you guys know about that. But I want to hear your shares. So now your shares are even more valuable because maybe some people missed the call and they'll get what you share. Especially if you've been coached by Jairek. I want to know how you're doing this week. I bet Jairek does too. So you can use the raise hand function or raise your real hand or just shout out loud. I see Horia. So let's begin with Horia. Give it up.
Woo!
Yeah!
Woo!
My name is Horia again, and I inspire.
Yeah!
Woo! So basically what was the biggest takeaway that I had from last week's call, it was about peer groups. And about Jairek told us about how to pick your peer group, how you should pick people from all parts of life. People pick 33% of the people in your life have to be better than you, so you can learn from them. 33% of the people in your life should be at the same level as you, so you can have a contrast in your life, not to think that you are alone. And 33% of the people in your life should be 5 steps behind you, so you can share your knowledge and help them evolve and get to the place where you are, and also for you to understand the steps that you have been taken and how you've moved toward life and towards your goals. So basically this is what I've learned, and it was a huge breakthrough for me, and I really advise everybody and challenge everybody to start looking in their lives for those 33% of the people of their lives. Thank you.
Yes, let's give it up for Horia! Woo! Woo!
Horia.
Yes. I love it, Horia. By the way, if you guys have comments on the person who just commented, because I won't be able to recognize the hand raises, then just speak up if you do. And then we can let you share on that share. That's the way we roll here on iinspire. So, so Horia, I love that. And I took a look at my life as well through that. And I made some choices that I had to make. On one hand, how to get closer to those that I'm interested in getting closer to. And on the other hand, how to back away from anything that's unempowering, but in a good way. So you just want to look at your lives and use that tool to move forward and step into a place of growth and contribution. All right, great. Let's give it up for Michelle Marshall. Woo, woo, woo. Can't hear you.
How about now?
Yes.
Okay, good. Good morning, everyone. My name's Michelle. I'm part of Mastermind Group Bar number 18, and I inspire.
Woo! Woo!
Yes.
Yes, you do.
And I got a lot from Jairek. Had an opportunity to coach me, which I wasn't expecting. I was just expecting a simple answer to my question, and it turned into so much more, which actually helped me greatly this past week, because I had all these things scheduled and many commitments that I ended up missing because there were life happened and work happened and different emergencies. I actually ended up using the exercise, the heart math exercise, with the breathing and connecting head to heart to flush out the negative thoughts that I was beating myself up about, and really just soaking in the positivity and realizing that took commitment to what I was in control of, and then realized what I wasn't in control of, and just went through my week, and I was in a better state because of it.
Yes, and Michelle, can you give people like a 20-second kind of tool from the coaching that you got for that, just so they can use it and implement it in their lives, if you remember the exercise?
Sure. I remember the name of it is Jairek referenced Heart Math, and that's an there was the book, which I don't remember the author, but it's a breathing exercise where you are breathing in the goodness and positive thoughts while having both hands on your heart, and then you're exhaling negative or disempowering thoughts, and you continue the breathing, and then you just kind of move your hands from, say, your left hand, you bring it to your head, the back of your head, continuing the breathing, and bear with me. And then you keep in that breathing pattern, you're just doing a transference, if you will, of the thoughts from your head to your heart. So it's kind of just moving the hands around left to right, both hands on the head, and then back to the heart, one hand at a time, and just really making that connection.
Yes, let's give it up for Michelle! So many brave people sharing on the first day of the challenge. Wow. Let's give it up for Jaime.
Jaime!
Good morning. My name is Jaime, and I inspire.
Yes.
Everybody's doing great. I have a couple of things to share. I hope I do it quickly. The first thing that I want to say is that one of the things that really hit me was the Day 41, Who You Are. It really helped me redefine what I am, or the words that I describe myself as. And I describe myself as a warrior, and I have like 2 pages of what a warrior is, you know. It's really insightful and really like it. And if anybody wants to understand a little bit, you can go to this website. That's where I got most of the ideas from. I'm just gonna post it here. In Patty Green, I posted in the group. And the second one is that I need a little bit of help from you guys. This is the thing. About 3 weeks ago, I started coaching a little kid that is about 12, 13 years old. And I've been doing everything that the challenge is doing. So he's been being really good, and his backstory is just amazing. And I just don't know if I am guiding him in the right direction, but there is no psychology, there's no family, nobody who has the guidance to find him. So I will post in the challenge and hope getting feedback from you guys, because this guy is amazing.
Yes.
So my drive is growing from places that I haven't even think about, because I put myself out there to help this guy, and this guy is just really amazing. I'm really proud of him. 3 weeks in, and he has made some really good changes, really big leaps. So
that is freaking amazing. I challenge you, by the way, to post in writing, and underneath it also include a video, so that people can choose. Some people video speaks more to. Some people writing. I want you to have both on the post. You ready to do that?
I will do
All
it.
right, let's give it up for Jaime! Yeah! Woo! Let's give it up for the little kid he's coaching! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Yes. All right, every time you clap your hands, be that meaning that you wrote down for you today. Let's give it up for Andrea!
Woo! Hey, everybody. I actually had a really awesome experience yesterday, and it was all due to last week's call with Jairek and everybody here. I told him I was stuck, meaning that I wasn't going forward because I felt so far behind on my days. I was so far behind that I knew I had to do them, but I didn't want to. So, and I wasn't really even going far enough also on my goals because I wasn't doing my days. So he asked me about if my goals were intriguing enough or significant enough. And through this tool that he gave us, the Success Indicator Assessment, he went through that with me. And not to mention, see a job, do a job. I did this like that day, and I'll tell you what, that's just been a powerhouse for me. And I even go to bed at night thinking, oh shit, I forgot X, Y, Z. Oh, we'll see. Okay, no, see a job, do a job. And it's just been stuck in my head. And y'all, I'm all caught up. I got caught up earlier this morning. So I'm like with everybody.
Yeah.
But what the point where I want to go with this though is that each day that I was doing, I might have been doing like maybe 6 days in a day, in a day. I felt powerful and more powerful and more powerful each day as it was going. And it's not a coincidence, Yahli, that you said the challenge starts today, because I told my wife yesterday, as I was going to an event, we are training the new selectees to be chiefs. And I'm driving, and then all of a sudden, I felt, the only way that I can explain it was, I felt this energy around me. It was like the atoms, I could feel the atoms and everything just vibrating around me, because it was almost like it was almost like my future, and this is how I felt. It was like my future was about to explode. And it was like, it's coming, Andrea, you better watch out, because it's going to explode. And I just wish that for all of you too, because this challenge turned out not to be the things that I listed. It turned out to be the accomplishment that I did for myself, because I had this story that I couldn't finish things, that the opportunities were opportunities for me to grow and to present and give my gifts, and not to be overwhelmed and just play small and all this other stuff. So here today, you see a strong, powerful, purpose-driven, successful woman. And I owe it all to everybody. And, this isn't just me. I just promoted myself to that. So, you bring the people, I'm recognizing all of you, because I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for this challenge in the community.
Yeah! I want to hear you!
Go, Andrea! Awesome, Andrea.
Yes! Yes.
Yahli.
You are pumped up. Make some noise right before the Yahli. Yes.
Can you
yes,
can you just speak briefly to the see a job, do the job? Because I didn't make the call last week, and I'm really curious what it means.
Thank you for asking, Tony.
Oh, me? Oh.
Yeah.
He just simply, because I was so stuck and behind, I was just not wanting to do the work, because I knew it was going to be just so time consuming, and it's going to be, I had the story that it was going to be time consuming, that I didn't have the time, that it was going to be hard, there was going to be a lot of writing, and you always fall behind. This is just a story I kept telling myself. And he just simply just said, somebody told him, like one of his, folks that he follows is, you see a job, you do a job. And that's just as simple as it was. I mean, you just see a job, do a job. Even if it was just, I put a plate in my sink. It bothers me. See a job, do a job, wash it.
Yes.
And I say that, and I continually repeat it. I'm washing dishes, see a job, do a job. And sometimes I annoy myself, because I'm like this new person, I feel like. But each time I see a job, do a job, and I get it done, I have another win. I have another accomplishment. I have another success to say, hey, all these years that I've been told that I was the worst student in the school that ever walked the halls of McGinnis, that I wasn't going to amount to anything, that joining the military was what poor kids do. Those stories, that's just a story that people were telling me, and it was a bunch of bullshit, Katana. It was a bunch of bullshit. And you see a job, do a job.
Yes! Give it up! Who's inspired extra today by that and wants to use it in their lives? Amazing, amazing, amazing. Katana, we'll end with you with a quick one, and then we got to wrap it up. We have 2 minutes.
I'm Katana and I Inspire. Hi, everybody. I got so much out of the call. I could go on and on. I'll just keep it simple with, I loved when he talked about when we travel or we have to break our routine. We're such overachievers, me included, so it's all or nothing. Well, I can't be home and I can't do it exactly as planned, so screw it. And then we fall off, and then the more we fall off, the farther we fall off, and then it's hard to get back. I think the word he used was idle. Like, so pick 3 things that you could do to stick to keep you kind of in that idle, so when you come back, you can still start back up again. And then the other thing too was, real quick, we talked about our values. And so what really stuck with me this week is one of the things he said is, you say you value this, but you do that. So I've been looking at things this week, and I just have to say that I'm really proud of myself, that that means something to me. My integrity means something to me. And I really have looked at what I value. Am I doing that? And for the most part, I really do. And so that piece just pushed me, like Andrea just said, I love it. I promoted myself. Like, yes, I do that. And so that sometimes the confirmation is energy to push you. Even though you're already doing something, but you get that confirmation, it helps you push further. Peace out.
Yes, I love it. Let's give it up for everyone who shared, and for Jairek one more time. He's up there listening. All right. Whew. Jairek was just like, don't call my name. All right, sorry. So now that we summed up last incredible week and everything we got out of it, and now that we've defined that this is first day of the challenge, woo! And the challenge starts when?
Today.
What?
Today.
I don't think I can hear you. When does the challenge start? Right now. All right. Get ready for the next exercise. So get those pens and papers ready. And just beforehand, I want to tell you something. You know, we talk about a lot of valuable tools and things that, you know, we integrate into our lives. A lot of our shares are about that. Just like the see the job, do a job. You know, that's something that Jairek walks with every day to use it as a tool in his life. One of the tools that I have is a different sentence. And that sentence is something I want to share with you guys today, and I want to work with you guys on today. So right before I tell you that sentence, I'm going to tell you a story that leads up to it. And that it's, you know what, not even a story. I'm just going to say, you know, when we thought we started this challenge back in that day, a couple months ago, we made it all about, you know, our goals, right? Like, why did you register? You had some goals you wanted to accomplish, right? Why did you start this challenge? Because you were motivated to become a part of something. Maybe because you didn't want to miss out. Maybe because you wanted to be who you can be. Maybe because you wanted to make this year really phenomenal for yourself. Maybe because you wanted to prove something. Maybe because you had a lot to give and you wanted to give it. Maybe because you disappointed yourself. Maybe because you were bored. Whatever it was, there's one word that I keep repeating there, and that word is you. So yes, when you started this, or you thought you started this challenge, all it was about, even if you were given whatever, it was about you. And one of the most valuable tools that I have learned, and this is the sentence, is, it's not about me. Write it down. It's not about me. It's not about me. And I'll explain 2 major reasons why this sentence strikes me so much that it's a life changer, a motivator, inspirer, an incredible kind of, stepper-upper for me. I'll explain why. Because on one hand, it is the best pain reliever of your life. Welcome to the secret magic pill that will cure it all. Anytime you feel bad, anytime you're in excuse land, anytime you feel like you're not good enough, you're not this enough, you can't do this, you're not loved enough, whatever it freaking is, if it's not about you, you can't feel all that stuff, right? If you truly believe it's not about you, who freaking cares, right? So really think about that for a moment. If you are, for example, I want you guys to think in your head, just so you have an opportunity here, okay? Unempowering conversation you might have with someone, okay? It could be someone in your family that you just don't get along with, okay? Just think about that conversation, or the last person you spoke to you were not empowered by. It could be like a repetitive kind of, CD that just plays itself over and over again in your interaction, or it could be just someone you don't get along with. Just think of yourself in that situation. Put yourself in that frustrating moment for a second. Think about what the conversation feels like, what's going on there. Build up that frustration. What do you say? What's going on? What is happening in that conversation? Close your eyes and just put yourself there. Fuel yourself up. Bring that pain up. What's so unempowering about it? Feel it in every part of your body. Okay, now I want you to think what you're actually saying to yourself about it, and whether it relates to you or somebody else. I bet you, who has here some things they're saying about themselves? They don't get me. I am right. This is not fair. I deserve better. I am not good enough. This is not the way I wanted it to be. If it contains something about you, raise your hand. That unempowering feeling. Amazing. Now, I want you to take that situation that you are in and put yourself back in it. And just allow yourself to repair that situation in your mind right now. So put yourself back in there. Feel yourself. And just say one thing to yourself over and over again. It's not about me. Just say it like a mantra for a second. It's not about me. Keep listening to that conversation play out and say it again. It's not about me. For that person, it's not about you. How can you look at that person, that situation for a moment and say to yourself, if it's not about me, then what could this be about? Something besides me. Maybe it's that person's drama. Maybe that person is screaming for help. Maybe they want attention. Maybe they just want to show that they're right. Maybe they just want to show strength. There's so many maybes, so many possibilities, but just that process of saying it's not about me, didn't it just open up a world of new possibilities for yourself, except for blame, self-torture, and annoyance? If that worked for you, you can either write down what worked for you, or you could just celebrate that with me for one moment and let go of it being about you right now on this call today as part of your challenge. Who's letting go of that conversation right now? Who's seeing new possibilities? All right. Yes, remember that. And just so you could shake it off, Okay, and do this in theory, but because you control the meaning you give things, remember? Who remembers we control the meaning we give things? So just because we have a few more minutes for this call and we want to make the best of them, then I want you guys to do me a favor right here. Be with me for a moment. Just because we did something that brought up some feelings, we want to give a new meaning to all that. So you're going to close your eyes and you're going to end that conversation right now in 10 seconds of the most empowering way that you can. What can you say in that conversation right now in your mind to make yourself freaking rock and empowered and empower the whole situation? Go in your mind, feel it, see it, and say it. Ow! Dance.
This place about to
and say to that person, I freaking rock! Scream it to them! Say I freaking rock! Say I'm outstanding! Say I set the standard! And open your eyes and say the challenge starts now! Unmute yourselves and let's make this place about to blow right now! All right, stretch your bodies out. Last part of this call.
go insane, throw some glitter, make it rain on them. Let me see them hang, let me
Shake it out. Yes. All right. Now for the second association with it's not about me. And this is the important part. So you all want to be ready to write this part down. Okay. One of the most beautiful aspects of saying it's not about me is not about curing something that's wrong or the matter. It's not about getting unmad about something, but it's about giving a meaning that's empowering to your lives, giving a purpose to everything you're doing. It's about living for something that's bigger than yourself. It's either about other people, it's about the world, it's about why the freaking hell you are here. Think about what saying it's not about me can give to your life. And I want you to take a few moments and just, before you write it down, just think to yourself. Close your eyes and think to yourself for a moment. If everything I do on this challenge, you can take it to your whole life, but let's just say this challenge because that's where we're here today. If everything is on this challenge, not about me, but about something bigger than myself, then what is it about? And before you write it, just see it and feel it. Give yourself a moment. Sorry, I didn't mean to put that music on. A little too loud. Here we go. So just take a moment and see it and feel it. Anchor that new meaning in your body. It's not about me. All of this is not about me. Who is it about?
Parashakti Sundari.
What is it about? What can it be about?
Namastasye, Namastasye. Namastasye, namastasye, namo namaha.
What can I wake up in the morning for? What can I make this day about, this challenge about? If this was all a part of a book that's written there, who would be reading this book? What would this book give to people? To the world?
Namastasye, namastasye, namastasye.
When you're ready, anchor that feeling in of it's not about me, and write down on your papers, it's not about me. And then start writing what it is about, what's bigger than myself.
Mahakali Bhairavi, Namastasye, 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 namo namaha. Mamba.
10 more seconds for whatever comes up now.
Mahalakshmi Vaishnavi.
You're going to get more time in a second, but I want you to pause, take a deep breath in, shake it out, and now I want you to think of more stuff that's even more motivating and more extreme and more related to the fact that the challenge started today, and just write down more cool, awesome, amazing stuff about why it's not about me. If you have it written down, then I want you to get ready. Okay, fine, I'll give you a few more seconds. I see people still writing. A few more seconds, come on. If you've written it down, I want you to read it out loud to yourself. Or in your mind, whatever you feel like. As you read it, I want you to feel it in your body. Just read it to yourself. What is this all about? Sit up straight, and when you read it, look like the freaking champion that you are. Making this about something bigger and better. And if you're done reading it, I want you to close your eyes and put your body in a victory freaking position. Like you just crossed the finish line and won some huge competition. And just anchor in all the good feelings. Because this is who you are. This is who you are. This is what you're here for. Feel like a champion. I want your hands up. Leave them up and get ready to freaking celebrate!
Just let me go. Alejandro.
Unmute those guys. 20 seconds, rock out. Where's your dog, Shannon? Show us your dog. All right. We're gonna have to end the call in just a moment, but I want 2 or 3 quick readers here on this call just to inspire our asses off as we end today's call. So whether you read before or didn't read before, this is the time to read out loud and get that fire burning for us. So who wants to read out? If it's not about me, what is this all about? We have Kim here. Give it up for Kim.
Hey, everybody. Fire. Okay. What's bigger than myself is empowering and freeing families to move forward with their lives. It's about providing quality of life for seniors. It's about providing opportunities for people to have a business that's meaningful and impacts others' lives and provides financial prosperity. It's about achieving the dreams for my family and my husband and myself.
Yes! Sorry, another sentence there?
Nope, that's it.
Okay, give it up for Kim! Woo! Who's gonna read next? Come on. Read it to empower us. Yes, we have Scott Burnside.
Hey, I'm Scott Inspire. It's not about me. It's about the love and connection that has come into my life as I am full of love. Love for family, my accountability partner, my mastermind group, the iinspire community, my coach, and my work. It's all about love.
Yes! Give it up for Scott! All right.
Hi, all. My name is Angel, and I fucking inspire, baby. Sorry, I didn't mean to swear.
Give it for Angel! Where are you? Why can't we see it?
My video isn't working. I don't know why. I can't reset it. Sorry.
All right. We'll forgive you.
But you guys all rock. I see you all. So you guys are fantastic. It's not about me. It's about giving the love and beauty and sharing that with the world and having it trickle on down through generation to generation.
Yes! Let's give it up for Angel! Yes! I see AP Abby in the house. Let's give it up for Abby! Woo! Abby, I have a question for you. What can you tell us that, will fuel us? Something that, if it's not about you, what is this all about? What is life about? What is everything you do for about? Whatever you feel like saying. It could be about fun, ice cream, candy, whatever it is that goes through your mind. There's no wrong. About helping people. Give it up for AP.
You rock, AP.
Yes. All right, we're about to dance our lives away as we leave this call. I want to thank you all for being amazing. I just want to ask you one question before we leave the call. What's something we learned today and committed to in the beginning of this conversation? The challenge, I want you to complete that sentence. So turn on your microphones right now. and say it out loud together. We're saying the challenge starts now. Say it!
The challenge starts now.
One more time! Say it again!
The challenge starts now.
All right, who's ready to spend 5 minutes on our Facebook page right now, making all kinds of artwork and making everybody know that for certain? All right, thank you all for calling in. We'll be here next freaking amazing Sunday. And we're here on the morning call. So have an amazing week, everyone. Rock out with me.
Let's move before they raise the pocket rate.
Air guitars.
All right now, baby, it's all right now. All right now, baby, it's all right now.
Where are your air guitars? Who's doing a solo? There we go, MP.
I took her home.
Oh yeah, who else is doing a guitar solo for us this morning? I see Nate.
She said, look, what's your name? Are you trying to put me in shame?
All right, I see Andrea.
Don't you last. She said, love.
All right, everybody, including everybody. Let's air guitar it out of here. Come on.